Sorry about that, guys. I'm sorry about that. When the starting soon was getting ready, I was trying to fix everything, but thank you guys for coming in. Guys, again, it's your boy T that was Blazing the Sports. I am back at it like a crack at it, giving you boxing geekers this work. So smash the like button. Listen, if you ain't smashing like, then you ain't smashing right. Tina Lynch in the building, the expert genius in the building, Breenan in the building, American Pastor Travel. What it do? The expert genius said this is crazy because I just heard this morning, according to one of AJ's sparring partners, AJ has KO'd all but two sparring partners, dropped or wobbled them, and sent them on their way, contradicting. Because I just read this morning in an article that he was the one hurt. Real news, fake news, what do you think? American Pastor Travel said, what it do? Thank you, American Pastor Travel. Listen, I would have been talking for an hour if you didn't tell me there was no sound. Thank you. He said, okay, we cannot hear you. Thank you. Appreciate it. I don't know, man. Josh was putting in work. This is Tina Lynch. He does not want to lose. Listen, most people don't want to lose. But sometimes styles matter, right? People matter, right? If I fought Anthony Joshua, I don't want to lose. I'm being honest. I don't want to get knocked out. I don't want to get beat up. I don't want to. But guys, listen, if you had to put your money on it, who would you put your money on? Me or him? Nobody really wants to lose, but somebody has to lose. But the thing is, right? The thing is has a fix already been put in? That's a question, guys. The fix. Will there be more than two people that can determine the outcome of this fight? You guys might not know this referee. I do not believe he is the referee for the second match, but this was a referee, and this was taken from when Joshua fought Parker. And the guy he's looking at, if you see the picture down there, he was actually looking at Parker, right? He did not allow Parker to fight in the inside to save his life. Parker was a shorter fighter who stood a better chance fighting inside. Anytime Parker got close to being inside, there was no tie-ups. There was no holding. The ref was coming there like, dun-dun-dun, Captain Saber Ralph. Get out of here, Parker. It's a question, man. Let's see. Can you hear me now? Loud and clear now. Okay, good. Guys, I think I have a delay. Damn, maybe like a minute delay. I apologize if I read something you say. If it's a minute or two behind, it's because it's coming late. Loud and clear now. Thank you. I've been watching his sparring. He has been sparring big guys and taller guys. I say that because the pressure is on him big time. Tina Lynch, listen. The pressure is on him. To me, in my opinion, there's more pressure on Anthony Joshua than there is on Andy Ruiz. See, if Andy loses, people are going to look at it like it was a fluke. Look at the fluke. It was a fluke. It was a lucky punch sent from the guys, right? The guys sent this shit. They're going to discredit his first win. And that'd be that. Andy will have an argument to say, listen, I won a third fight. I won, you won. Let's settle the score. That's what happened with Andy's. Now, the pressure is on Joshua. It was so much pressure that they put one of them things around his arms and, try to take his blood pressure. It's going to pop. That little red thing that goes, it's going to come out the top. It's going to bust out. There's a lot of pressure on Joshua. Because if he loses back-to-back, matter of fact, I'm talking like Drake, going back-to-back. If he loses going back-to-back, that's no good. He will most likely need to set out for a year. Come back. Take an auto wallet might be too much work. Maybe Safari. There's a lot of pressure on him. Eddie knows it. The zone knows it. There's pressure on Joshua to win. because the zone needs it. There's pressure on Joshua to win because Eddie needs it. There's pressure on Joshua to win because Joshua and his career and his place currently in the heavyweight division, he needs to win. He needs to win. And if he doesn't, it's bad all around. If he does not win, Matchroom loses all the belts they have for the heavyweight division. All of them are gone. Think about that. There's a lot of pressure on Anthony Joshua. Not just for him to win. Everybody's telling him, you got to win. You can win. You can win. That's mental pressure putting on him. Mental pressure. Like the old Reeboks with the, with the little basketball on it. That you got to pump your shoes up. There's a lot of pressure on him. Somebody pumped it too tight. There's a lot of pressure. And that much pressure can make you perform differently. And that's why I'm asking this question. Do you believe or not? It's only opinion. The fix is in. When I mean that, are the judges already coming to the fight like, whoop, I got my, listen, in case it goes to the decision, I have my scorecards already filled out. 8 rounds to 4 in favor of Joshua. In case, should I turn it in now, or are you going to hold on to it for all 12 rounds? Oh, hold on to it? Okay. Would the referee be a big factor? Knowing that Andy is 6'2", knowing that Joshua is 6'6", knowing that Andy has to get close. Anytime that Andy gets in there, with the referee coming out like he's diving and shit. You know, like a referee, not a receiver, make a diving catch in the NFL. He's diving in between them to break that shit up. No, Andy, no, don't hit him. Pray. Listen, Andy, if you get close one more time, if you get that close one more time to hitting Joshua, I am stopping this fight. I am taking a point away. I am taking a point away. I gotta say this. It is an extreme uphill battle for Andy Ruiz to win. Monticello in the building. What's up, my dude? Let me get back to this chat. The underrated one. The darkness. The grinder. What's grinding, homie? All right, let's see. What I miss? Okay, I read that. And hear you. Good. Smash the like button. American Pastor Travel to listen. Smash the like button. That's all I ask. I don't ask for much. Smash the like. And if you ain't smashing like, then you ain't smashing right. And you wonder when you get done smashing, you got to get up and fix her a peanut butter and jelly. You got to get her up and ask her, you want some apple juice? I got grape juice. You know, you do. You know, as soon as you get up, she reaching over in the little drawer, reaching for that bullet. Finishing myself, because you ain't smashing right. Smash the like button. You smash the like button right now, I can almost guarantee it, the next time you smashing, she going to be satisfied. She going to be satisfied. And that's for, I'm talking about husband and wife. I'm not down with that, you know, mixing, I'm not down with OPP. I'm not down with OPP. I'm not. You mess with my OPP, you got to see me. All right. Let me see. Absolutely, the judges got AJ, bro. This is how boxing is now. The A side hardly ever loses on the courts. Yes, I can agree to that. The only one that, well, Wilder was close. And Wilder was down on the scorecards against Ortiz. I think because, I don't know why, but a lot of people just dislike Wilder. I don't really think Wilder gets the same love. I'm being honest. I don't think he gets that same love like a Joshua if he fights, or a Fury. I don't think Wilder gets that same love. I think if Wilder does not knock you out, or drop you, or hurt you bad in the round, it's a good chance that they're gonna give the other fighter that round. Let me see. Down with the darkness, salute. Brennan Smith, I don't know. We have to see, but I do believe the top people want AJ to win. I agree. The Expert don't be surprised if the fight ends up like Gennady Golovkin versus Sergey Derevyanchenko, where Derevyanchenko clearly won, guys. If you did not see that fight, right? Derevyanchenko fought Triple G for the IBF vacated title by Canelo Alvarez. Derevyanchenko, I'm not lying, landed 5 shots to 1 for Triple G. Beat up Triple G, hurt Triple G. Had Triple G for the first time I ever seen him go, ooh, had him wincing. And guess what happened? Guess what happened? A guy like this, that referee, when Triple G was hurt, Derevyanchenko was trying to go in there. I swear to God, I still don't know why to this day. The ref just jumped in like, stop! Okay. Whoa, what? What happened? Nobody's holding. Triple G is hurt. He's trying to back up. Derevyanchenko trying to push the action to capitalize on what he did. The referee just jumps in there. Whoa. Like a ta-da! Listen, man. We're just trying to, Mana Solo says Triple G is the biggest fraud in boxing. There was a time, guys, that I was I did videos about Triple G. See, a lot of these people, right? Some people think that either I just hate people, which I don't hate them, but they think because I say something bad about their actions or lack of now, that it means I hate that fighter or always hate that fighter. It's not the case. Anthony Joshua, I was a fan of Anthony Joshua. When watching him, I don't know when I originally picked up on him. I didn't pay too much attention when he was an amateur, if I'm being honest. I didn't really hear about him until he was a pro. The heavyweight division was kind of lacking. We had a lot of football players that was trying to be made into boxers. They had a lot of hype around them, but they kept failing because a lot of them didn't have a chin. And then Wilder, emerged. Fury beat Klitschko. And then we had, Joshua, who was built like, like he was sculpted in a Greek sculpture, right? And he got good fundamentals, and he was knocking out people. And a long time ago, I said, listen, if they don't fight Joshua now, he's going to be too good. If they don't stop this guy in his tracks now, he's going to be too good. But guys, listen, I'm just saying, maybe he'll surprise me. But it looks like Joshua has hit a plateau. Is this working? Okay. Looks like Joshua's hit a plateau. Even his last few fights, guys, the Parker fight, the Povetkin fight, the Andy fight, I didn't see him getting better. I see Joshua doing what he do, and when it works, it works. But he fought somebody. He fought a style. He fought a man that brought something to the table that Parker didn't bring. Povetkin didn't bring. Yes, he was shorter, like Povetkin, who had a lot of success. Think about this. Povetkin was small, quick hands, 39 years old. Which everybody say, wow, you fought an old man. But nobody take credit from Joshua from being Povetkin. No one does it. No one. A matter of fact, they give him credit for being Povetkin, who was 39 years old. They give him credit for beating Klitschko, who was coming off a 2-year layoff and a loss, and I believe was 40 years old. They didn't call him old. They didn't say you fought somebody who lost. They didn't say that. They gave him credit. Wilder fights Ortiz. Oh, he's old. Oh, who has he fought? Well, who wanted to fight him? You asked about Ortiz. Who has he fought? Well, who gave him the opportunity? There was one opportunity that I think that he should have capitalized on. He should have fought Joshua when they was looking for a replacement. He should have fought Joshua. He said his team messed it up, but his team is part of him. Let's go to the chat. People criticize Wilder's resume, but if you compare it to GG gimmick resume, that's the definition of a shit resume. Triple G came up, right? He was beating a lot of guys that he was supposed to beat. But you know what? Even though beating them guys, it was impressive because he's shown that he had chin, he's shown that he can knock people out. But when it came up for the step-up fights that we wanted to see him fight, Jamal Charlo, Demetrius Andrade, um, any one of them guys, he won't fight him. He fought Steve Rose. Steve Rose. He was a guy that was credible. See, listen, and after he fought Steve Rose, right, the interviewer said, hey, people want to see you fight Jamal Charlo or Demetrius Andrade. This is what he said in so many words, because I can't exactly remember every word. If I fight Jamal Charlo, they're going to say, why didn't you fight Demetrius Andrade? If I fight Demetrius Andrade, they're going to say, why you didn't fight Jamal Charlo? So, you know, what? 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 Wait a minute. So you don't fight neither one of them. Because they say, if you fought this guy, why didn't you fight this guy? Okay. That makes about as much sense as nothing. Sam Brown in the building. AJ is absolutely 100% going to win the fight. Mark my words. Hey, guys, listen. If you want to, right? I get it. I turn the stove on and I start cooking. I get it. But if you want some of this work, if you want to just call, if you don't want no work, and you say, listen, I come with peace. I just want to make a statement why I think Joshua's going to win. Call in. You know, if you say, I want peace, I just want to tell you why Andy's going to win, then do it. If you want war, you better strap up. Better make sure you have your chin strapped tight, shoulder pads on. Because I'm punching through all that shit. I'm punching through everything. I'm Deontay Wilder on you hoes. Or we can just get along. 314-884-1013 if you want to call me or tell the people in your words why you think who is going to win. All right? Let's see. Again, Sam Brown. Shout out to Sam Brown coming to the chat room. He says, AJ is absolutely 100% going to win this fight. Mark my words. He might grind it out like Parker, or it might be a bloodbath like Klitschko. Don't mistake good looks for what is a great boxer. Okay, Sam Brown. Okay, I feel you, homie. DX Virginius. They said AJ has been working with Klitschko behind closed doors for this fight. Klitschko can't help him. The only thing Klitschko can do is try to help coach him. But sparring? No. Klitschko is 6'7", right? Andy is 6'2", right? Klitschko is used to fighting short. I'm being honest. I think Klitschko was a good but boring fighter in his day. Jab, 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 straight right. You know, like, listen, but it was effective, right? I'm not knocking Klitschko. But in my opinion, I don't think Klitschko can help him in this case. Now, if Anthony Joshua found a shorter fighter that has a lot of success against taller fighters, that man can help him. That man can help him. Talking to him or sparring him, that man can help him. They say he's sparring Derek Chisora. Derek Chisora is shorter, I get it. But Derek Chisora doesn't fight like Andy. Okay, he comes forward. He comes forward. But Derek Chisora is, to me, a one-trick pony. I like him. Don't get it twisted. Derek Chisora is one of my favorite UK fighters. Is he the best? No. But just as a guy that's, I don't know, man, just hearing him talk, and he's entertaining. And if he's entertaining me, I like it. I like Derek Chisora talking shit better than I like Jarrell Miller. But Derek Chisora is pretty much, that's Derek Chisora. He's not Andy. He's not throwing off. Listen, even if Anthony Joshua does great against Derek Chisora in sport, great, fantastic. If he does perfecto, it's not going to help him in my eyes versus Andy. Because Derek doesn't bring the speed. He doesn't bring the timing. Andy is a counterpuncher. Andy is an opportunist. Andy slip, roll shots, come back with more heat than grandma's kitchen when she's cooking at Thanksgiving time. It's not going to happen. Let me see where we at. Johan Nathan in the building. What's cracking, homie? Hey, who did I miss, guys? Okay, I said that. I read that. Manda Solo says, I want AJ to win, but my gut tells me Ruiz is going to stop him, probably more dominating fashion too. Can I get a ooh-wee? We'll see. Listen, man. It's the fixed in. Listen, this fight's in Saudi Arabia. I'm not knocking Saudi. Would I be over there personally? Probably not. If I go over there, I'm just being honest. They can tell me I'm safe all they want. In the back of my mind, I think I'm going to get kidnapped, dick cut off, nuts hung up, and probably strung up somewhere, and then maybe put on the camera and shown to America to see. None of that may not happen. It's a chance that none of that happens. But because in my mind, I know that they could happen. Hell no, 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 no. Are you going teed up? Hell no, 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 no. You got a free press pass. Hell no, 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 no. You got 5 badges of the Arab women's. Hell no. How many? 5. Hell no. All right. I'm tripping. I'm just tripping. Tina Lynch, Ruiz will not change anything. I believe he is in better shape. That's all. He'll bring with big power. I think he's going to be a little bit more faster. I think now he knows what's work. See, the thing is, it's not for Andy to change. Even though I think he's going to try to improve. All eyes. It's like Tupac. Anthony Joshua is like the Tupac song. All eyes on me. It is. All eyes are on him. He has to prove to us. He has to prove to Andy that he can beat Andy. Andy confidence is through the roof. Andy confidence is so high, it busts a hole through his house and created a chimney. It's through the roof. Smoke is coming out. And from hearing Andy talk, I think he's bringing more pain this time, more pressure this time, more heat this time. But the only question is, would he be allowed to fight? Will the referee play a factor? Will the judges play a factor? Or do you believe, no, everything's going to be fair and square. If Andy wins by 2 rounds, they're going to score it that way. No, the ref is only going to intervene when they're tied up. I mean, you tell me. Johan Nathan, can't count AJ out. Remember, he did hurt Andy. He did? Well, no, he didn't. He dropped Andy. He did not hurt him. He did drop him. He dropped Andy. He got up. He hit Andy again with a right hand. Andy took it. Not only took that shot. Remember, when Joshua got hurt, you can tell he was hurt. He wobbled. He backed up. He couldn't fight back. It was just like, have you seen guys in some of them war movies where the guys, they cannot stick their head out the trench because there's so much gunfire. You just see like the sparks flying over the trench. They duck down like this here. That's how Joshua was. He was like this here because there was too many shots being fired. And he went down because he got hit with good shots. When Andy was taking shots from Joshua, pow, took it, roll, boom, took it, roll, boom. Like that. Bow, bow. I don't think Andy was hurt. He got hit with a perfect combination. Did he get dropped? Yes. Andy got hit with a combination that I would love to do. He hit him with, think about this. Joshua right uppercut is the same one that made Klitschko see sonic rings. Remember? He had Klitschko. The sonic ring just came out. His neck went up 2 inches, moving like one of the wavy Michelin Man things or whatever it is. He went up, bow. He only can wear turtlenecks now. Turtlenecks on Klitschko because Joshua stretched his neck out. There's still neck. Turtlenecks normally come right here, but his turtlenecks now, there's still 2 inches of neck left. And then what else is dangerous about Joshua? His hook. You telling me Joshua hit this man? Hold on. Hear me clear. Let me clear my throat. You telling me Joshua hit this man with a right uppercut? Put his chin in there. This is what trainers teach. Hit him with an uppercut, get his chin up, hit him with the hook, right? The perfect combination would have been a right uppercut, left hook, straight right hand. Put his chin up, knock it here, send him backwards. But either way, Joshua hit that man with a right uppercut. Put his chin up, hit him with a left hook, sent this man down. Did he fall on his back? No. Fell on his butt. He looked up like, what the fuck just happened? He got up like, I'm good. Joshua jab. Right hand, boom! Joshua hit this guy again. I'm thinking that Andy's going to be hurt now. He hit Andy. Bow, Andy came right back. Bitch, I got those too. Andy knows where to hit Joshua and how to hurt him. And he's going to go for it again. Andy makes adjustments. If Andy throwing hooks at you, you put the earmuffs on, he's going to turn them hooks into straight punches, hitting you right between the guards. You close this up, he turn in. This is in the middle of transition. Bop, 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 bop. This guy making fucking adjustments. Most people make adjustments in between rounds. They collect data. This guy is making adjustments while he's hitting you. He ain't just throwing combination, throw combination. He ain't just blah, 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 blah. No. This guy is actually intended to hit you where he's hitting you at. The punch from the gods, the punch that the clouds open and heaven look down and the light, whoa, that landed for Andy, right? The punch from the gods. If you watch that back in slow motion, when Andy weighed that shot, Andy was looking at that man where he hit him. Andy was looking. He watched that shot in. Like I tell a lot of my fighters, he watched that shot in. There was nothing lucky about that. I'm probably so behind. Caroline in the building. What is cracking? She says, AJ got this. Wait and see. Caroline, call in. If you can call in, Skype in. If any of you guys are not from the USA and you want to talk, look me up on Skype. What's blazing? Okay? WhatsBlazing. What's blazing? T-Dub. Call me. Don't try to FaceTime me. I ain't trying to see you. Sapsuckers. And then listen, you don't have to call me with smoke. You just say, hey, T-Dub, I want to say AJ going to win because it is, blah, blah, blah. I think Andy's going to win, blah, blah, blah. It's up to you. Listen, be like the Ghostbusters. I ain't afraid of no smoke. Dun, 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 dun. I ain't afraid of no smoke. When there's something strange in your neighborhood, who you going to call? T-Dub. Dun, 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 dun. I ain't afraid of no smoke. I'm just saying, man. Mane Solo, Andy's heart is bigger than his gut. Andy got a big old gut. Oh, yeah. Brianna said, I think it is a bad place to have a fight. Listen, I wouldn't be there. Sonic Ring. God damn, is this thing that far behind? I hope not. Sonic Rings, yep. I wouldn't go to Saudi Arabia because you can't drink and the women can't show skin. Guys, this is something else right here. You're hearing it right now. That you know how we normally like to see the ring girls, right? There will be no ring girls at this fight, at this event. The ring girls are not coming. Hold on, guys. This pillow I got under me is slipping away from under me. And this hardwood is affected me. All right, let's work. There's no ring girls. Not even if they came out with a former's uniform on. There's no ring girls. It's not. But I get it. Okay? I get it. Because when I'm watching a fight on TV, I don't even look for the ring girls. I want to see how the people look in the corner. Now, when I'm at a fight, I'm not going to lie. When I'm at a fight, I really don't look into the corner because I don't have access to hear. I do look at the ring girls. Like, oh my gosh. I get it. And even though I would not go over there to Saudi Arabia, if that's their beliefs, and that's the only thing that they're asking, is no ring girls, I'm okay. I'm okay. Because when I'm watching a fight, I don't really look for them. It's only important when I'm there. I don't look for them. But that's cool. I still want to know how will the women that come there be treated. I think it's an outdoor. Is it an outdoor venue they're building? I still want to know how would they be treated. Do they have to? Would they be okay wearing shorts? I'm telling you, man. It's so many things that just on fight night. Yes, I want to see what's going to happen in the ring, but I can't wait for the camera to pan to the crowd. I can't wait. I want to see how the crowd looks. I want to see how the women look. I want to see how the women there. If they're there, what are they dressed? Do they have on who wears short shorts? Do they have on leggings? Listen, I love leggings on women. I love it. Can they wear it? Would this be the first event that have a strict dress code? Every event has a dress code. You got to wear shirt, pants, right? Would this be the one that's strict, that no legs can be shown, no arm above the elbow can be shown, no cleavage, no V-neck for women, only, I don't know. But I'm looking forward to seeing that. What I missed. All right, Sam Brown laughing at Montesolo. Solo says it's going to be camel showing the round chorus. Guess what day it is? Chad, what's blazing, homie? What time would the fight air in the U.S.? You know what? I gotta look that up, man. I gotta look it up. I imagine sometime midday, but I gotta look it up to be sure. I don't have that right now, Chad. Caroline says, why look for excuses already? Which excuses? Which ones? Are you kidding? Kidding what? Talk to me, Caroline. What are you saying? Call in. Call in. Listen. Don't be afraid of no smoke. Dun, 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 dun. Listen, somebody gonna eat crow, guys. Listen. Fight night, I go live. There's gonna be a list up, right? It's gonna call Eat Crow. Eat Crow list. And if you get it wrong, see, your name is gonna make that list, right? You come into the live stream, right? If you got the cojones, right? And they don't have to be physical, but you know what I mean. You come into the live stream. This ain't no, yeah, I think him. No. You say exactly who you think is going to win. There's no take backs. Once your name hit that list, and if you are wrong, you get the treatment that a bird does a car. You get shitted on. But it's not going to be the white shit. It's going to be the brown mixed with black, diarrhea, what the hell you ate type of shit. If I'm wrong, you can give it to me. Listen, if I'm wrong, okay. All right, I'm wrong. Give it to me. I'm like Britney Spears. Give me more. Get me more. All right, let me see. At Caroline, well, all right, because the judge and the ref have been questionable in Anthony Joshua since after the Klitschko fight. Yeah, Caroline, here's the thing. All right, she says, okay, this is about making excuses. This is to Caroline, who's in the chat right now, who's listening but not hearing me. Let me open your ears. Let me apply a Q-tip so someone is can soak in. Even the tackle fight was questionable on an early stoppage. The Parker fight, where Parker wasn't allowed to even get no work. Even the Andy Ruiz first fight, to where Andy knocked this man down 4 times in 7 rounds. And guess what? Guess what? Joshua was winning on the scorecards. Is that making excuses? Let me see this again. Joshua was dropped 4 times in the first fight. You can argue. Actually, there's no clear round that Joshua won. There's no clear round. If you want to edge the first round, there's no clear round. But he was up on the scorecards when it was over. You have to ask the question, is the fix in? It's a question mark. It wasn't a statement. Did you read, is the fix in? Question mark, question mark. I'm asking a question. You can agree or disagree. Apparently, you disagree. That's cool. I think it is. I think the judges will, if it goes to decision, will not give it to Andy. I questioning the referee. I need to see this. But if this is the referee from the Parker fight, this guy, look at this, look at this guy's face right here. Look at his face. This guy was looking at Parker like he was fucking pissed off at Parker. Anytime Parker tried to get within like arm's length, right, between elbow and fist length, not holding, not grabbing, the referee almost got hit with an uppercut one time because they was inside, right? They got close, like me and this Mike, right? And they was throwing punches. And the referee, in my opinion, probably robbed Joshua of a knockdown because they throwing punches. Nobody's holding. The referee comes in and dives in there, pushes him apart, just as Joshua just threw a right uppercut. And the referee pushed Parker out the way. Not to say Parker, but just to not let Parker do no inside work. Anytime Parker got with inside, it was like a red light going off. And like somebody touching the cars on. Let me see. Dylan White doesn't deserve anything until his situation is cleared up. I agree. Sam Brown, me too, Montesolo, think he got one left in him. Caroline, White deserves to be highlighted as someone who called AJ a cheat and then was outed as a cheat himself. Listen, man. Dylan White, I can talk about Dylan White all day. All day. Mr. Let's Go himself. Listen, there's no way that Dylan White should be fighting. I'm just being honest. I'm being honest. If the B sample did not come back, then how are you cleared? Somebody needs to come out. Either WADA, UCAT. Either UCAT needs to come out and say, we fucked up. Right? And take a lot of heat. Or lie and say, we lost the B sample. I don't care. But if there's no B sample, and the A sample has D ball, Diana ball, that dirty Diana, he shouldn't be fighting. And now he's talking about 600 days. 600 days of what? You fought a man with D-ball in your system. You fought a man with unchecked gloves. You and this man, Oscar Rivas, agreed on the gloves that he was going to wear and you was going to wear. 2 pair. Out of the two pair, you came to the ring already taped up with a different pair. That means nobody even watched you get your hands wrapped. Uh-oh, hold on, what's going on? What we got? Hey, D. Man, let's get it cooking, man. You know how it is. It's your boy T Dub. I'm live with AD. What's going on, homie?
Nah, not a lot, cuz, not a lot. Just here, bro. Just there. I just tuned in, bro. I can hear you talking about Dylan White that deserves to have a fight.
Talk to me.
It's surprising, you know, because to me, you were back in Wilder fighting Ortiz. I mean, he's been popped how many times? 3, 4 times now?
Ortiz, I believe, I don't remember the whole situation, but I remember he did get popped. Remember, though, that's why he did not fight Wilder. Remember that?
Yeah.
And people gave him shit. Like, people did videos and gave him shit. The same shit I am giving Dylan White, people gave to Ortiz. Ortiz had to go get cleared. Remember, I think he ended up getting cleared later because I think it was heart medicine. They ended up clearing Ortiz, I believe. Dylan White didn't get cleared. Dylan White tested for D-ball. Straight up steroids. Not a masking agent, but steroids.
Now, hear what I'm saying, yeah? It's innocent till proven guilty. Yeah, anyone should know that.
What is the A sample, AD? Is the A sample proof? Is the A sample proof?
Yeah, but that's not down to what. That's down to you. You can really need to come out and answer some questions because they're making Dylan White look soppy. Like, really, what are they doing, man? And also, if you look, the second or third time Ortiz got banned, he only got 6 months ban. Dylan White has actually served a 6-month non-fighting ban. Whether he's been charged or not, he served a 6-month ban. Now, I don't know what the situation is, but all I know is it needs addressing and it needs clearing up because it's not looking good for Matchroom, it's not looking good for Dylan White, and it's not looking good for UCAD either. It's a shambles.
You know, I agree with you, AD. Maybe before you came on, I said that UCAD or somebody needs to come out. Either UK need to come out and be like, listen, we fucked up, something. But by them not saying anything, and Dylan White is not even addressing it. It makes it look very bad. The only thing that we have is that Dylan White had D-ball, the anabolic in the system, which is not a masking agent. That is a steroid that bodybuilders used to use back in the day. And also that Dylan White had unchecked gloves on when he fought Oscar Rivas. The whole situation looks bad. And to me, even though Dylan White has been out for a while, that's not suspension. You can't just take your own time out and be like, well, it's like I served for the suspension. No, it has to be a ruling. It has to be, unless they're doing like a time serve, but there has to be something. The only thing we know is A sample is dirty, and the B sample is on the beach sipping a pina colada. And I bet you don't come up.
Yeah, but I hear that. But if you go to jail now, yeah, and you go to court, and the court says, right, you got a year in jail, but you've already been in jail for a year, then you've done your time. You committed a crime, you've done your time.
But remember,
he could have fought in his 6 months. He could have earned some money. He's not been able to earn his paper because he's got something hanging over his head. So I see what you're saying, but also it had stopped him from fighting. So therefore, he served time. Yeah.
This is different, AD. This is different. This is different, AD.
White don't need to gain weight. He needs to lose weight. I don't even understand the situation. It's like he doesn't need to gain no weight. He needs to lose a few pounds. It's mad. But also, you can have the same sort of shit with Tyson Fury. Now, Tyson Fury actually got tested positive.
Yeah.
And it all kind of went quiet, and he didn't serve nothing. They done him for the cocaine, but it's strange, man. I don't know what to make of it, but you can need to give all of us some answers. Boxing fans across the world deserve answers. And so the heavyweight boxers that are going to be fighting in the future, people need answers.
I agree with that, AD. But it's also different from being in jail. Let's say, like you say, you do a crime, you've been in jail for a year. Listen, if you did a crime and you're in jail for a year, that means you've been charged and you have been locked up. Dylan has not been locked up. Dylan has been roaming free. It's not like it's not like they did a suspension. It's not like they said, okay, we're gonna do a 6 month suspension where you cannot compete in the ring, while this trial process is going on to find out what the actual verdict is. They didn't do that. It just went to the wayside.
He hasn't been able to fight. He hasn't been
Yes,
able to fight. So that
how?
Therefore,
How is he? How is he not able to fight?
because he hasn't. I don't know. I don't know whether it's a silent suspension or what's
No,
going on.
they made it clear he's not suspended. The WBC made it clear we're not suspending him. Like Eddie Hearn said this: Dylan White can fight whenever he wants. And think about it, they put him on his card, bro. Dylan White, he should not be fighting until this is clear. Something needs to come out until this is clear. Otherwise, it's like they're trying to just let it blow over.
Yeah, but he passed the VADA test. VADA is the one that's recognised for the WBC and internationally a recognised drug and doping or anti-doping agency.
But he
and
failed.
He
but he still failed a test, man. Listen. I can pass social study and fail English. He still failed, bro. Just because one of them didn't catch it. Remember, they don't test you on the same day. It's not like UCAD and VADA and whoever else, WADA, whoever just says, okay, guys, let's all test them on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Friday. No, they come in when they come in, they test. And the other people, they just came in. When VADA tested him, he was clear. Maybe, I'm just saying this, maybe, let's say VADA tested him on a Monday, right? They test him, boom. Then let's just say out of nowhere, UCAD come on that bitch on Thursday, right? When he think that VADA's already done theirs. And then UCAD test him, and now they catching him with D-ball. I mean, bro, listen. He did not deny it. He did not deny it, AD. He didn't never say, I didn't do it. He never said it to this day. To this day, he never said, I didn't do it. He never said I'm innocent. To this day.
Eddie Hearn's his spokesperson. Eddie Hearn has clearly said that he hasn't done it. He's innocent, and UCAD have got to answer to people.
Has Dylan White said it? Has Dylan White came out and said, I didn't do it. I never took D-ball. Did he say anything like that? Or did he turn his Instagram black and went ghost? Let me ask you a question. If a person is accused of something, right? Is accused of something. If your girlfriend said that, hey D, they say you was with Monica at the club last night. I'm gonna ask you a question. If you don't say shit at all, when she said, were you there? You don't say nothing. Is she gonna believe that you was there or that you were not there? Does it make you look guilty or not guilty?
I hear that, but normally
Which one is it? Which one is it? Does it make you look guilty or not guilty? If you don't answer her saying, they say you was at Club Shake 'em Up with Monica last night, this redhead slut, were you there? And you don't say nothing. You look shocked. You don't say nothing. How does it make you look? Guilty or not guilty?
It makes you look guilty.
So with Dylan White, but one last thing. When Dylan White, when he is accused of it, he says nothing and turns his Instagram black. How does it make him look?
Yeah, I see where you're going with it. Like, it doesn't look good. I'm not saying it looks good. It don't look good by any means, yeah? But you've also got Nate.
Oh, I lost you. Hold on. Oh, okay, I lost you for a minute. Somebody was calling in. Keep going, AD.
Yeah, these doping agencies, man, they're not reliable enough, man. We need to have a universally recognised one, not all these fucking countries that are not really with it. I don't know about UCAD, man. Like I said before about Fury, they let him off the leash. They didn't really say enough. They didn't give us an answer on Fury. I mean, it kind of just went away. I'm just not inclined to believe their tests. And a lot of these agencies, they're not getting it right now. You've got one rule for Mexican fighters because apparently their meat's got steroids in. Are you telling me Canelo and these Mexican fighters cannot afford to buy organic meat? That's not an excuse for me. Yeah, the WBC and VADA, that's not an excuse. They buy fucking organic steak. You don't buy this stuff. These guys are getting paid good money. There's not one rule for one country and the next rule for other countries. It's crazy shit what's going on out there. I don't know, I'm a man that believes innocent until proven guilty for anything. I don't care whether it's steroids, murder, whatever. Yeah, you need to be proven guilty. and one test is not being proven guilty when another test from another agency saying he's not guilty. That's not good enough for me.
Well, they was tested at different time periods. Remember, they was tested at different time periods. The fact is, the whole thing with Dylan White was shady. It was shady. They found Debo in his A sample. Him and Oscar Rivas, they picked out gloves that each one of them was going to wear. They had 2 gloves. They picked out. This man came to the ring with unchecked gloves and hand wraps on, with different gloves, and fought this man. We don't. I mean, like, this could have been a Margarito type of thing. I'm not sure if you know Margarito. He was using like kind of like plaster wraps that once he fight, it turns like a kind of like a cast, and he got busted when he fought Shane Mosley because Shane Mosley, a trainer, watched him get his hand wraps and realized what they were doing. This man cheated all the way around. Listen, even if it's not for the Debo, I think just for coming to a fight with unchecked gloves on and not allowing the other team to check should be something. It should be at least a dock in the purse or something. He got nothing, bro. Scott's free. He shouldn't be fighting. I mean, listen, he should not be fighting to things that's clear, bro. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, but also, I mean, when is it going to go away? When do you want this suspension to start from? When is it meant to start? This happened over 6 months ago.
I don't care.
I don't understand when he's meant to serve this plan. He hasn't fought for over 6 months, so I don't understand what the problem is basically now.
I'm kind of with you on this. I really don't really care what they do. I just want them to do it. I don't want them not to do anything and allow him just to fight and just go away. If UCAS said this man had an A sample, are you still there? Okay, you still there, AD? Okay. If UCAS said this man A sample was dirty, and something needs to happen, it can't just go away silently. Either UCAS need to come out with the B sample, or UCAS need to come out and apologize. Something, at least something to the fans. And then if it's a 6-month sentence and they backdated, all right, at least something, right? Something. The only thing that I'm saying is there's nothing. That's what I'm saying. There's nothing been done.
No, I agree with you on that. There's something needs to happen. Fans need to know. Dylan White needs to know. The boxing world needs to know. So I'm with you there. I
got a question for you, AD. You got me on speakerphone?
Yeah, go on, brother.
I hear me twice.
Huh?
Did you change something? Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Perfect. All right, no. I think you're good. Is the fix in? Is the fix with Andy Ruiz versus Joshua 2? Is it in or not? If it is, say why. If not, please say why.
Of course it's not in, man. Like, don't get it wrong. It wouldn't surprise me if Joshua might get preferential treatment because it's a matchroom card, because this is what happens in boxing. You look at the Canelo card. You look at all these other cards. But, I mean, the only people that are going to say if the fix was in are the same people that don't like AJ. The same people that said the Kovalev-Canelo fix was in. And to me, yeah, but it's true though, isn't it? Let's make no mistake about this. Yeah, to me, Kovalev and Canelo wasn't fixed, just like the Wilder-Ortiz fight wasn't fixed. But if you want to look back at both them fights now, the Ortiz-Wilder fight and the KO looks more like a fix than the Kovalev-Canelo fight. But for me, none of them are fixed because I'm not a biased boxing fan. I'll call a spade a spade. They were just were going one way. Decision, it could have been a close fight. Then we can talk about fixes. We can't start saying the fixes in before. This is madness.
All right, let me ask you a question, AD. The AJ versus Takum fight. Do you think that was what is that, an early stoppage?
Maybe the stoppage should have went on, but also with heavyweights, yeah. I think the stoppage might have been a little bit light.
I'm gonna ask you about a couple fights. I'm gonna ask you why people think that it could be in, right? Like, I am one of them people that if I had to go off of history, I would say this would not be judged fairly. Here is why. I think the tackle fight was questionable. If you're looking at my stream, there's a referee. That's the same referee that referee Joshua versus Parker. He did not allow Parker to get inside for nothing. Um, that even the announcer was saying anytime Joshua was getting out, Parker got in there. He wouldn't let him fight. Wasn't that Parker fight his fight? The Andy Ruiz, right? The first fight that was fought in American soil, right? Um, where there is hard pressed to find a clear round that Joshua won. It's hard pressed to say a definitive round that Joshua won. And at the end of the seventh round, when, in my opinion, that he looked for a way out, he was dropped 4 times. 2 judges had it a draw. 1 judge had Joshua winning.
So I tell you what, though, it could have been worse. They could have let a doctor come in halfway through, like, or when the round started, and given him another fucking minute to recover. Now that, to me, looks a bit more dodgy. Yeah, you see where I'm going with
but what about Joshua? Joshua called his own timeout, man. Joshua called his own timeout. You don't think that there's going to be some favoritism towards him in this fight? Hold on, I think you broke up.
Make no mistake
AD,
about it.
back up what you said about 10 seconds. You got cut off.
Yeah, basically, I've seen dodgy decisions like referees coming to people's aid after a round started, after they've been rocked. Now, I mean, yeah, AJ had, I wouldn't even say that, I didn't notice anything in that fight, to be fair. I think that's nitpicking. Yeah, the referee could have helped AJ out if he wanted to. He didn't. He called the fight off. Ruiz won fair and square.
I'm not saying that referee. I'm not saying that referee did anything. But when I'm going to the judges, after, in my opinion, Joshua quit. Now you might say different. I saw Joshua on his knees, spit his mouthpiece out, and walked away from the action. Did not come out the corner. To me, I think.
Yeah, but that's a tactic.
Okay.
Many fighters have done that.
All right, but you know what? Okay, we can argue that. That's debatable. I cannot argue with you and say for sure you're wrong or for sure you're right. But what I'm saying is, after Joshua got knocked down 4 times, beaten every round, except for the first 2 where it was just, I don't know, trying to fill out. He was beaten. And do you know on the scorecards, they had him winning. They had him winning. You don't find something up with that. Now, see, if it was close rounds, I get it. But he's getting his ass whooped and getting dropped, bro.
You're making out that it's just AJ that's happening to now. For me, I had Ortiz winning every single round against Wilder. Every round.
You talking about the last fight?
I also had Kovalev winning most of the rounds against Canelo. But when you look at these judges' scorecards, the home fighter, as they say, which the fighter is whose promoter's putting on the show, should we say is the home one, normally gets the benefit of the doubt. It's not just Joshua.
No, I mean that's not true. Wilder was losing on the scorecard versus Ortiz.
He wasn't 6-0 down on any of them cards. He was only 2 rounds down. So where did these other 4 rounds come from? Ortiz clearly won 6 rounds to 0. I didn't give out Wilder. Now Fury Wilder again. I had Fury winning 10 rounds, 9 rounds minimum. Now, most other people had that, So you can't just put this on Joshua. This is boxing. This is boxing problem.
We know that certain fighters get more of a lenient their way. We know that. Now with the Wilder, I don't know the scorecards you're talking about. We have to pull it up a later time. Only thing I know is Wilder was down. But here's the thing. It didn't even go to it. Wilder was losing the fight. If you say that, okay, it goes with the champion, the promoter, well, Wilder was one of the promoters in that fight. Wilder was down on the scorecard in that fight. And then he knocked him out. Wilder was down. And he knocked him out. Joshua quit. And they had him winning. Oh, shit, what happened to you? You still there? Uh-oh. You still there?
Yeah, I'm here, bro.
Yeah, I couldn't hear you. Yeah, I can hear you. What I'm saying is, Wilder was down. Now you got to show. I'm not talking about the unofficial scorecard. You might be looking at the unofficial scorecard because the official scorecard versus Wilder versus Ortiz. I believe they had Wilder winning, not Wilder, but Ortiz winning clear, not just 2 rounds, but clear. But the fact is, Wilder, they had it like it was. Wilder was losing. He knocked him out. But when Joshua fought and they got dropped 4 times, they had Joshua winning before Joshua lost. Before he quit. I'm just saying, when it comes to this fight, now hear me out. I'm gonna say this real quick. You telling me that this fight being in Saudi Arabia and the zone cannot afford to lose grip of the heavyweight titles. Matchroom cannot afford to lose grip of the heavyweight titles. Joshua cannot afford to take back-to-back losses and lose getting a shot at his titles back. Because if Joshua loses, he's going to have to set out for probably a fucking year. He would never be looked at the same again. If the same result happened, right? Insanity. The same result, goes out there, fight, gets his ass up again. He will be not looked the same. In my opinion, if you think that favoritism that has always been on Joshua's side in those type of fights, Tackam, Parker, Andy, if you're telling me that they're not going to lean towards him, any close round, you're telling me Joshua's not going to get it, I just don't think it's going to be fair, man. That's just me. I mean, we'll see. I could be wrong. I want to be wrong. I want to be wrong. I don't want to be right. What you think, man?
Yeah, I mean, again, I think it's kind of bad with Joshua when it's it's not a Joshua thing, it's a boxing problem. I thought Fury clearly won 10 rounds, like I said. I thought Kovalev was clearly beating Canelo, yeah? But they couldn't give it to him.
They had him winning. No, they had Kovalev. I think Kovalev was winning on the scorecard.
Yeah. I had him winning more rounds than what they're giving him. Like, it's just one of them things. I think the home fighters where the promoters they do get preferential treatment. I'm not gonna lie and say they don't because they do. But it's a boxing problem that needs addressing.
But
in boxing, and we need to cut it out across the board. It needs to be cut out across the board. I mean, listen, with AJ Ruiz, I can't really see it going off. I know you guys might say otherwise, but I can see AJ knocking Ruiz out, or I can see Ruiz knocking AJ out.
That's possible. I agree with that.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't think this discussion's even necessary.
If it goes 12, I'm willing to put my car and whatever else that Joshua wins. If it goes 12, I ain't willing to bet Joshua wins.
Right, but Joshua then he might also outbox Ruiz. Now this conversation doesn't need to happen until something controversial happens. Because I didn't see nobody talking about this when it was Wilder Ortiz. I didn't see no one talking about this when it's any other fighters apart from Joshua and Canelo and DAZN fighters. I don't see it happening. It's not just a DAZN problem. It's a problem in boxing. You cannot pick fights to have this conversation on beforehand until something happens. It's unfair.
Well, no, it's a question. See, the video is not saying, this is my opinion, but the video title is basically saying, is it in? You say no, I say yeah. On fight night, we'll find out. I mean, this is just like a discussion video. You say it's not, I think it is. And there's nobody wrong until we actually see it play out, and then we can come back and say it wasn't fixed or it was.
I hear what you're saying now, yeah, but there was controversy in Ortiz versus Wilder. Now,
what controversy? I didn't hear nothing. What controversy? What you say?
What? Have you ever seen a doctor come in and check out a heavyweight after the bell rang? If you needed to check him out, you could have checked him out when he was sitting on his stool for a minute.
That's the New York rules. That's the New York rules. They have done that, and that wasn't the first time they done that, and it hasn't been the last time they done that. Doctors come in and remember they can stop the whole interaction at any time and take you over to a doctor to look at you anytime. And if the doctor says he's good, we've seen it happen, man.
He didn't get knocked down and get up, and the doctor doctor come in. He was sitting on his stool for a minute. The doctor should have went over and had a little look then. You don't wait for a man to get back into the fight and give him an extra half a minute. That's controversial.
No. Listen, you can call it controversial, but that is something that they have been doing in New York all the time. I'm not arguing with that. Now, did it benefit Wilder? Yeah, but it's something that happened because we seen fighters like that come out and get beat. Like we seen fighters see the doctor and come out and they still get their ass whooped. Remember, at this point, Ortiz had just won a big round. Wilder didn't knock him out that round that the referee stopped it in. He didn't. Wilder knocked that man out like a couple of rounds after that and sent him to sleep. Ortiz should have finished the job, fair and square. Ortiz didn't finish the job.
Name me 3 other fights that you've seen that happening in New York or any other place, because I've never seen that happen. So if you can name me 3, yeah, and we wasn't on about Wilder knocking Ortiz out. Ortiz had rocked Wilder. Wilder didn't need extra time to help him knock Ortiz out. He needed extra time to recover because he was doing the skanky leg dance the round before.
Listen, bro. Listen. I am saying that does it benefit the fighter that sees the doctor? Yes. Listen. Hold on, AD. We seen many fighters that see the doctor. They always come over there, and I'm not going to go to a list of every time I've seen it because you can watch a lot of fights where the doctor come over, they'll look in their eyes, they'll do different things. If they see something they don't like, they'll call it. This is what they do. You can be in the middle of fighting. If it's a cut, anything, they'll call it. The fact is that those 10 seconds, right, or whatever it was, Ortiz said that he ran out of gas. Ortiz said that I tried to finish him, I ran out of gas. Basically, when he heard Deontay Wilder early in the 7th round. He had over 2 minutes to finish this man. He couldn't. You can say he was on his stanky legs all you want. But for over 2 minutes, he stood on his feet. For over 2 minutes, he stayed in Ortiz's chest so Ortiz could not get his flush shots off. In those 2 minutes, Ortiz still landed flush shots. And at the end of those 2 minutes, Wilder was still standing tall, walking back on both of his legs and shaking his head like, no.
Okay,
no.
Can I interrupt you 1 second, yeah? So if Wilder was standing tall for 2 minutes and he was walking about, why has the doctor then come in after a minute of resting? What's he done?
Hold on.
And he was okay. Why have they let him sit down for a minute and then got him checked out for a doctor? Come on, you've got it.
Listen, because they in that state, they take head trauma very seriously. Remember, there have been fighters that have 3 that have died this year. There have been some that have actually finished the fight, and afterwards. Or let's say they get not hit the last time, and afterwards they look like they're okay. And then they're outside shaking and throwing up. And then they rush to the hospital and they die. So when these doctors know exactly what can happen, even when a man is on his feet, like Anthony Joshua, who his trainer said he had a concussion, that was dangerous. His trainer should have stopped the fight. If the ref knew, or to be honest, somebody should have looked at AJ's eyes. And I wouldn't have got mad because this guy wasn't there. And if somebody has a concussion and you're constantly beating their head, then you should stop it. If they would have stopped the fight, Anthony Joshua wouldn't be as mentally fucked as he is now. But by allowing him to fight, by getting hit like that, that's why the man lost his fucking passion. That's why he said, I need to talk to the past Greek boxing gods to get my passion back. That's why now Anthony Joshua, who was the spokesman and all this nice guy, has turned heel now, and now he's talking about middle fingers and people bowing beneath his feet. The guy's trying to act like a tough guy. He's not a tough guy. He's not mentally right, and you know it. You know it.
Well, all I'm saying is, I don't know why people are questioning why AJ can be cheating before a fight's even gone on. If something controversial happens, then we should be talking about it.
What about the controversial slow count with Tyson when Deontay Wilder knocked out? See, you argue Tyson Fury won the fight. What about the controversial slow count about Tyson Fury, who got knocked out? You're breaking up, homie. You're breaking up. You're breaking up. Back up 5 seconds. You broke up.
Alright, that count was not slow. There's no way that count was slow. The only people that think that count was slow was Wilder fanboys. Yeah, that count was a legit 10 count, whether you like it or not.
Now, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you. See, you talk about the doctors that are coming in. Let me ask you a question. 9 times out of 10, if somebody is laying unconscious in a ring, does a referee let this man continue? 9 times out of 10, if he's unconscious, do you think they'll let him continue?
Like 9 times out of 10, the people.
Answer the direct question. The direct question, AD, is 9 times out of 10 when somebody is laying on their back unconscious.
You can't be unconscious for a couple of seconds.
Listen, no, that's all. Yes, you can. You can be unconscious for seconds, minutes, hours. Tyson Fury said himself, he just remembered hearing the referee say like 4 and 5. He was unconscious. There's more referees will look over him and say and wave it off and say no and grab his head, or would they say, yes, get up?
Right, you're clutching the straws now, mate. You're saying that 10 count was a long time.
I'm asking, what would they do?
How many excuses are you going to try and make?
AD, you're not answering the question, AD. You're dancing. You're doing a stinky leg right now, AD. It's a simple question. How many? See, because when it goes in your fighter favor, you're okay with it. When it goes in your fighter favor, when a referee, see, like you talking about the referee looked at Deontay Wilder's eyes, right? But that's bad, controversial. But when a referee looks at an unconscious man, and hold on, you breaking up. Hold on. You there, AD? AD. All right, hold on. All right, hear me out. Now, see, when it benefits your fighter, then you all good with it. When it benefits your fighter that, no, it wasn't a slow count, everything was good with that referee. You're good with it. When it comes to Deontay Wilder and Luis Ortiz, then you want to question the judge, the doctor looking at him. But when people question that, listen, this is an unconscious man by his own admission, by everybody that can watch and see, by Tyson Fury, who had went to the interview after interview and said that it must have been God woke him up. And the referee looked down on him, unconscious, and did not wave it off. You don't question that. You don't question that. But you say he should have gave him more and more time to get up. What if he would have died? There's 3 deaths this year.
He won the rest of the round and boxed Wilder after. There was no, what if he should have died? He got up and won the round. Yeah, he got up and boxed fucking Wilder's head off again. Yeah, the referee made the right decision. You're now trying to look for decisions to benefit Wilder, just like you were with his slow 10 count, and the fight should have been called off. The fight should have been called off if Fury got up and got his head boxed off. He got knocked down again. He didn't. He got up and won the round. That was a great call by the referee. Let's call a spade a spade.
Listen, you saying it's a great call because of the results that could have went either way. Because when a man is unconscious and he would have got up, it would have been a worse call. Listen to me. Hold on, AD, hold on. When a man is unconscious and he's knocked out and his mind is not there, and he don't raise that, he's on his back, and the referee 9 times out of 10 would look down and wave it off. Like, no, it's over. This man don't need to take no more punishment. But you're saying that because he made a right call, because he stood on his feet and finished the round, then it's the right call. No, listen, it's a bad call that went the right way. Put it like this. It's a bad call because you shouldn't let that man continue to fight. It's a right way because the man didn't die or get knocked out again. He finished 12. And then afterwards, Tyson Fury said it's a wonder why Joshua didn't want to fight this man because he's the most furious puncher in boxing history. That was a bad call.
He didn't finish the round, did he? He won the round. Again, you're saying...
No, he didn't. He didn't win that round. No, he didn't. He didn't win the round. He lost that round 10-8. He lost that round 10-8.
Because of the knockdown. He won the rest of the round after he got up. Therefore, he was in a fit condition to fight.
Listen. All right. One question, AD. If he was on his ground, unconscious, how does the referee... Hold on. Listen, he admitted by his own admission, he said that the referee started him. And by the referee admission, he said that he started Tyson Fury. Like when he was counting, it looked like he started Tyson Fury. By that, listen, by admission by Tyson Fury and admission by the referee, the guy was unconscious. Now you telling me when he's unconscious, the referee knew that Tyson Fury was going to finish strong. Unconscious.
Let me ask you.
I mean, I'm just saying,
Let me ask you a question.
do you believe unconscious? Do you believe that the referee knew that? That
How many unconscious people do you see get up and win the rest of the round? Like, he might have thought he was unconscious. If you're unconscious, your legs are gone. You cannot. When you're unconscious and you've been knocked out, that means your brain has rattled in your head, and therefore your legs are unable to function. Yeah.
AD, you're not gonna agree, but you know it was a bad call when it's a man is unconscious like that. When a man is unconscious, listen, Fury was out. The ref was hanging over him. Now listen, it went the way it went. Listen, because it went the way it went, it would have made the second fight better if they had fought back to back. I honestly believe that because they didn't fight back to back, it's going to be a little bit of it won't do as well. That's my opinion. I think they do good, but not as well. But because of the way it went, it made it epic. It made it epic because you want to question. And remember, I didn't look into the 10 count. I said that people say that's suspect, right? Because they said the 10 count is suspect. Because they said the referee allowed his man to fight after being knocked unconscious for 4 or 5 seconds is suspect. Because Fury gets up and then actually finished strong in the fight and it goes to decision and it's a draw. Because of all that, it made the second fight bigger. So either way, how it worked out, it worked out. But we're looking at the cause. And it goes all the way back. See, you're trying to steer away from Joshua. But the fact is, Joshua gets favoritism. Joshua gets favoritism. That's the fact. When you talk about is the fix in or not, he gets favoritism. The fight. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if Andy gets wobbled this fight, and they stop it. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if Andy gets dropped and there's a fast count. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if Joshua does hit him with a good shot, and the referee jumps in while Andy's on his feet and wave it off. I wouldn't be surprised.
If that happens, then we can have this discussion. But until that happens, it's speculation, isn't it?
No, that's why it's a question mark. And you did read the subject, and the subject says Joshua hurt in sparring? Question mark. The fix is in? Question mark. These are question marks. So these are not statements. This is question mark for you to answer. Either you agree or you disagree.
I'm not having a pop. I'm just saying, yeah. I hope that we're going to question all of the fights. When the fights come up now, I hope we're not just questioning Joshua fights. That's what I'm saying.
We question fights when typically, just like this here. See, you think it's just Joshua. Man, I don't hate Joshua. But I just know favoritism goes his way. And guess what? Canelo. I said the same thing about Canelo. I said, listen, if it goes 12 rounds, you're not fucking winning. You're not beating. The only person that beat Canelo that went after 12 rounds was Floyd. And one of those judges had it twisted. I don't think you can get a 12-round decision over Canelo. Ask Triple G in the first fight. I said the same thing about Canelo. Even the Klitschko fight, I said if Klitschko goes 12 rounds Canelo's winning. I call a spade because Joshua is a spade I'm looking at right now. Don't mean I'm just isolating him. If he get that treatment, he's going to get it. If Canelo get it, he's going to get it. He's going to get it. And you know for a fact, AD, that Joshua gets things his way. The fight he got knocked out in, AD, they had him winning. I know
for a fact that the A side that is normally the promoter who's putting on the event gets treatment. It's not a Joshua thing, it's a boxing thing. Yeah? It's true what you're saying. And to a certain extent I agree. Joshua might get lucky, he might get some favoritism, just like all the favourites and all of the guys with the A side, the cash cows especially get favoritism. I'm not going to beat around the bush, that's a fact.
Yeah, I would say a majority. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just think that Joshua and Canelo are, like, in my opinion, head over everybody. Like, with those guys, in my opinion, if it goes 12 rounds, you're not winning. That's my opinion.
You know why though? Because numbers don't lie. They're the two biggest stars in boxing by a mile. There's not even a close third or fourth. Now you could argue that GGG was a draw. Yeah, you could argue that not really. You can't really argue that anyone else is up there because numbers do not lie. Now, if we want to talk numbers, Wilder and Fury are miles behind these two guys. Yeah, they might be up there on the level of skill and fighting wise, but when it comes to attracting crowds and drawing pay-per-view fans to put them hand in their pocket, they're miles off these guys.
I don't look in the guy. I don't look in these guys' pocket. My job is I don't look in these guys' pocket. I talk boxing. I talk about wins and losses.
You're asking for the root of the problem. Why Joshua and Canelo are favourites?
No, but the fact is that if you say they're cash cows or not, it does not justify robbing another person's career just to keep somebody else's. And by you saying it, like you say, you admit that Joshua gets favoritism. You admit that Canelo gets favoritism. So when I say is a fixed in, you kind of agreeing because you're saying that if Joshua goes to decision, that he's going to get the nod, even if Andy is up by three rounds on AD's scorecard. If AD watching it and AD says, "Okay, I got Andy winning by 3 rounds," I would not be shocked if Joshua wins by 3 rounds. But I'll give you the last 30 seconds. I got to go pick my kid up in about 10 minutes. But hey, it was a pleasure, man. Thank you. I'm glad you called in while I was at home. We got a chance to wrap AD.
It's always nice to have a different opinion, and it's always a pleasure to talk to you and Cook, man. So, yeah, I ain't really got a lot to say, but favourites do normally get the benefit of the doubt. Right? We can both agree on that. And I hope that you ask controversial questions about other fighters in the future, and we can cook on them too.
You know what? If you watch all my videos, AD, then you will see how I call it. I'm down the line.
No, I know you are. And listen, you're as straight as they come. To be fair, you're one of the best channels out there for fairness. So I'm not going to question that.
All right, thank you, my friend. I got to get out of here. Thanks, brother.
No worries, my man. Thank you very much. See you later.
All right, guys. It's your boy T. Blazing Sport, guys. Let's wrap it up with AD. I literally got to get my kid right now. At 3:05, it's 2:57 here, but the school is only 3 blocks away. So let me go ahead, get in line, and pick up my kid. Appreciate everybody coming. Thank you so much. T. Blazing Sports.